When I read Hush Hush, I could not put it down. And I was thrilled because I was having this lunch with the agent. But I was also walking a fine line because I didn't want to appear too eager. But when we sat down to lunch, I just couldn't help myself. And basically told her I would do anything to get this book. We got all of Simon & Schuster's sales team, marketing team, publicity team on board reading this very early. What was exciting about the in-house response was that I realized at that point that I wasn't alone, that this was something that was going to reach every demographic. We had sent this out to a very diverse group of people, and the response was unanimous. It was just, we love this and we have to have it. The manuscript was actually in really great shape. There were some things that Becca and I needed to work through. Patch comes off as such a strong character in the book, and at some points I think, you know, he came across a little bit too macho and too sure of himself, and there's a danger with any kind of character like that, for the reader to get annoyed or for the reader to stop believing, and that's kind of something you never want to happen. So we worked a lot with Patch, and we worked a lot with Nora. Nora is on a journey. She's on her own journey, and she needs to learn about herself through this experience, which is frightening at times. And I think that Becca does a really good job of understanding her characters and understanding where they have to go. And what's great is that she knows what's going to happen in the sequel. A lot of the editorial process is trusting, and trusting that the author knows where her characters are going. I think that's the best part of the whole editorial process, is that I really trust Becca as an author, and I think she trusts me as an editor, and it was just a great experience. The jacket is, more and more in the blogs, we're seeing people just responding in a way that we really haven't seen ever to the jacket, and that's just really rewarding. So when the first time I read Hush Hush, and I was thinking about what kind of book cover we would do, for some reason it always struck in my head that we would do some sort of striking black and white photo. James Porto was one of many options that the designer sent to me. The interesting thing about James, though, is after we asked him to do this and he read the book, he realized it was about a fallen angel, and he had just done a series of photography on angels, but they were female angels. So he actually already had a gigantic trampoline in his studio. So that's how we kind of got that really striking shot of the model who's playing Patch on the cover, was by using a trampoline. And it was just such a fun shoot to do. When she turned in her revision, I noticed that the ending, she had changed the ending, and I hadn't asked her to. So I went back and read the original ending, and I was kind of torn because I really liked the way she had written the original ending. So when she was in to visit last time, I asked her about it, and she said, "Oh, I just changed it. I just had an inspiration and I changed the ending." And so I said, "I want you to go back and read the original ending and tell me, you know, which one you like better." And so she did. So I said to her, "It's not too late if you want to change it back, and I think you should." So we did. We sat there, and she kind of reworked the scene and changed it back to the way that it had been originally, which I think is much stronger. So I hope you're enjoying reading Hush Hush, and I hope it's an experience like I had, and we can't wait to hear what you think.